Back everyone to another Baldur's Gate video. We just spoke with Will after we fulfilled his commitment to Mizora.
What were you before you were this?
And after we've killed General Forum. So I don't know, let's talk to Jahir, maybe?
What's up for discussion?
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You almost seem like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
I'm having the time of my
It is good
life.
to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Don't Harpers need you?
The city needs me. The Harpers know their tasks, and I know my calling. I thought my grand adventures were behind me, but I should have known better. My place is with you. You ventured into the heart of darkness when I could not. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
See you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
Okay, she'll be there. Wait, Halsin. Why is Halsin here?
Ketheric is dead. Balthazar is dead.
Isabel. Sweet Isabel is no more.
But we live.
We live at the mercy of the gods. Even I, immortal, have no guarantee of days to come. We must remain vigilant and grateful. I will join your camp tonight.
God
There
damn
we will
it.
discuss the spirals of time, past and future. And we will make merry in the present, wherein we reside.
Good, I'll see you there.
You certainly will. And you, Sharon. Cleric of the Lady of Loss, who is so much more than she appears. You and Dame Aylin have dangerous ground to tread. We will cover some small part of it soon.
Good. Whatever you think you know about me had better be worth it. You've already cost me dearly.
Okay. Halsin.
You prevailed, my friend. Now your path takes you to Baldur's Gate. But I cannot join you. Out there, the curse still thrives. I failed this place. Now I must remain behind and stand watch over it.
I mean, it's not like I'm using him, right? Shadow Curse was always your burden. Sure, things didn't turn out. I'm sorry things didn't turn out differently.
The same. I had hoped I might have been able to stay by your side, to help however I could. But the Oak Father has spoken. My place is here.
Okay. This... yes, it is the exit. Gone through all of them, I think. Really stupid fight, this one too, by the way. Oh, I didn't check this one. Do I maybe want to explore ups? No, I don't. I really don't. Kind of tired of this place.
The heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know. That's why I just recruited Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city? I will seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Oh, so we need to build an army. Okay. Good old Mass Effect.
If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Can we... the west of town? Oh, it's there, isn't it? Okay, the crash has disappeared. So it is there that we need to go. We still need to... you know... yeah, we do. Of course we do. What was I thinking?
Ketheric may be gone, but the shadows remain. On our guard.
Okay. Do we need to go here? Maybe? Oh, we still have the Blessing of Saloon. That's nice. Oh yeah, give me a sec. Let me change short +2. Yeah, no. Ah, come on. There's Mage Armor, each successful saving. She doesn't cast Mage Armor, which kind of sucks. Like one of the better things. Guess we can give her the Adamantine. One critical hits on the... okay, yeah, she should have been wearing this for a while now. Why didn't I give that to her? She's not proficient with heavy armor, so this is not really that great. Yeah, that's a Lae'zel item. Well, let's see. This way maybe, or maybe that way. Yeah, we'll see.
The road to Baldur's Gate awaits us west of town.
Okay, so it should be
Better
here.
see to any unfinished matters now.
We have. at least all of the stuff that we had available here is gone. So kind of weird that
persists. A shame we could not lift it, but we have to move on.
they're telling me that there is a chance to actually lift the shadow cars. Oh,
All these tracks, enough for an army. They must be on the march.
yes. Oh, we're at camp. Okay. Volo is out there.
One day I'll catch a break.
See if Volo will say anything. Night song.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your
Your
mind.
mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Oh, it's her father, isn't it? Oh, it's not.
You remember that it is a common right among Zeluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll
Your
help.
parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Spirit of Night? I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shar's umbral domain. Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Okay. Let's see. There. Moonlight Glaive that we want. Selûne's Spear of Night. However, she also gets this. Which, yes, it's way more fitting. There.
I'd love to, thanks.
Oh. Variable.
What's the story?
Really? I've helped you with a bunch of stuff and it's variable? Jesus. Within this crystal, as if something were trapped within. Can I use?
The crystal shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it.
Oh, it's that thing. Yeah, okay, okay. So, should we talk with Gale? Because, you know, he didn't need to die.
And through.
And maybe, yeah, Volo.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make my...
Yeah, let's do this, because apparently the thing that I was afraid of has been kind of fixed. Yeah, do it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag,
An ice
he
pick.
produces an ice pick. Volo slip.
Now. Don't...
Cold tap, tap.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a threat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils.
I don't want to
slightly
see
as
that.
it sinks into the mud.
Ugh.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic
Cosmetic
damage.
damage. You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
What?
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
He runs the fuck away. What an asshole. Okay, yeah, so this gives us invisibility. and I should have taken it ages ago. Because that thing, yeah, so it used to give us disadvantage on every single attack roll. From what I had read in the past and what I had gone through in the preview. But a friend of mine went through this and said, "Oh yeah, it doesn't do that anymore." So.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit.
Damn.
Do you need something?
Of
course.
I have a kiss. Okay. Okay, there's new options available now. Nothing here. Did I try and talk to Lae'zel? I mean, is she...
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
We've yet to attend to your needs at the Githyanki Crash. Is this a bother?
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense of... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
You said. What does that mean? Who's Orpheus?
Traitor. A dead one.
Oh.
This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
But it's just fine. Tell me what it says.
Well, I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelemon. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
You say, but what if the story is true and this prince returns?
You speak heresy. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
Get to attend. Okay. Have you thought about making use of the... Can't leave. It's just the usual stuff. Hey, Gale. Let's talk to him.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Is Mistral such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Mighty Lord, you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop The power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
At that moment in time, all magic was gone.
For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. Try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Okay. Yeah, let's... Did we rest? Because we need to rest, right, for the event. Well, I thought there was gonna be an event.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
We must do, I'll be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's
You'll
that?
see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of starting to run low on supplies.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Yeah. Probably gonna try in a different playthrough to actually get rid of the shadow. Probably could have done that a bit better. Guessing this is taking us into chapter 3.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Okay.
This should do nicely for a camp.
We're camping again? Aw, I shouldn't have done the long rest then.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Finally. I wonder how big they made the city, though. Because in D&D itself, the city is freaking huge. Beautiful view, though. Cannot complain. Is this the actual camp?
What path lies before me?
Nothing. Can't leave camp. Okay.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while. Of course. Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
Okay. I mean, are they going to force me to do a long rest again? Because I just did one. Oh, there's Gale. Maybe there's an update and he didn't have to blow up.
Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light.
He's in a good mood. I thought he might be more subdued after coming close to blowing up.
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed, but after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. the elder brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more
It's
of it.
possible that it's the girl, Orin. She might be Netherese. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why would the Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerous Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Okay. That's good to know. Oh. Are there more of these berry bushes? Withers is here. All by himself. It's another berry bush. I mean, we're gonna need as many berries as we can. Rotten mushroom. Was she at 1 HP?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one.
Over a prayer with a silver light, immune magic. Couldn't have done it
We are
without
a
you.
powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
You should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
You come to be trapped in the Shadowfell. You really Selûne's
Do I
daughter?
not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the 3?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
You come to be trapped in Shadowfell.
Ketheric Thorn, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorn never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
I see. Oh, more berries.
Something good here, I hope.
I mean, they're good berries, so. Any berry bushes here? Wooden crate. Rotten stuff. I see. Oh no. Right, that's been 40 minutes on this. If you've been enjoying the adventure with Qrap, then leave a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.